I'm not breaking the law. I have the right to criticize. I have the right. If anything, that guy's breaking the law because we're doing an investigation right now. He's interfering with his stupid music. I'm not understanding how the sergeant doesn't know that we have the right to be in the public area right there. If that guy has the right to throw a party right there, a hip hop party, I most likely have the right to video record. You can't tell me what to do, sir.
Well, I get that, and I want to know what your name and badge number is because you're making contact with me. Isn't it your guys' policy? 93.
No, you're not supposed to film us, so I was wondering why you're doing it.
I'm not supposed to film you guys? Is that a law? So his name's right there, guys. Right, first name right, last name there? Or no?
They walked in with cameras and rights, got lies, threats, and a sergeant ready to crush the First Amendment. In Chandler, Arizona, freedom isn't welcome inside, it's chased out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because the truth needs backup.
Well, he needs to understand that we're in a public place. I don't care. I don't. I'm not breaking the law. You can't tell me what to do. So this guy is a tyrant. We're out here to check up on, to find this type of behavior. You see, that's exactly what we're doing in a respectful way. So, damn, this guy's definitely a CI. He's doing a good job for you guys, isn't he? How many people has he arrested? He's probably a cop. This guy's probably a cop.
Undercover.
So,
I think you guys should be sergeants, not that one that just walked away.
What the hell's wrong with your sergeant? Yes, well, we have the right to be here, but your boss doesn't think that way. You want to talk over here? So
yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, and I don't know if this is true for the prosecutor's office, so I don't know how their kind of chain of command works or their bosses and stuff like that. But basically, you would contact our supervisor and say, hey, I have an issue with the way I was treated here. I don't think it was fair. That's how it goes for the police department. Like I said, I don't know if that's true for the prosecutor's office.
I'm not understanding how the sergeant doesn't know that we have the right to be in the public area right there. If that guy has the right to throw a party right there, a hip hop party, I most likely have the right to video record. You can't tell me what to do, sir.
So he's done inside, so here's what we're looking at, okay? Obviously, you guys have access to the police department, right? You guys can walk in at any time. The issue, what happens is as you guys are doing the ruckus, as you're doing what you're doing, you both know you know what you want to do. You want information, you want to talk to people, but as you start escalating it in a government building...
We never did.
Even though... Hang on.
Did we call the police?
Hang on. Even though you have access, once you start doing that, you start creating a disturbance.
Who did that?
We start getting into a trespassing.
We can't film inside?
If you...
Is that what you're saying?
When you're creating all that...
We're not. I have the freedom of speech to say whatever I want. I haven't talked violence.
Freedom of speech and doing what you're just doing is completely...
I have the right to criticize anybody I can.
Absolutely.
So what did I do specifically? What that was disorderly.
You're conducting
How? You have to be specific. You have to be specific.
I don't... You know...
Yeah, you do. The law is very specific. If you're going to accuse me of something, you better be specific. So I'm not breaking the law. I have the right to criticize. I have the right. If anything, that guy's breaking the law because we're doing an investigation right now. He's interfering with his stupid music. So you guys want to allow that? That's fine. That's okay. I'm all for having a party right there. I'm all for having a party right there. But this guy he has no clue that I'm actually standing up for freedom, and he's about to interfere again with our interview. Yeah, I hope he falls down too. I hope he falls down. Because you see, he's being a jerk to me for no reason. For no reason. So I can be a jerk back. That's what this country's about. There you go. Yeah, you're interfering. Yeah, you're interfering. Get out of here. Go. Huh? That's very gay. I'm flattered, but no.
What does he say?
He said, kiss my ass. What the hell? So, cágate en tu madre, cabrón. Cágate en tu madre, me cago en tu madre 800 veces. 800 veces. Yeah, definitely on drugs.
What do you guys need today?
So we just need you guys to understand that we haven't broken any law. You guys are well, you're a nice guy, and you are a nice guy too. But you're trying to explain to me the fact about disorderly conduct. I didn't come to Arizona to break the law.
Explaining stuff to you, or what's the hard part?
Well, you can explain to me anything that I don't know about, but you can't just explain to me how to conduct myself in public. So I have the right.
All right, listen up. I just talked to our legal advisor. You said that your first name auditors, correct?
I have the right to be in there, whatever okay. I'm called.
It's a business.
This is a business that is financed by all of us.
Right.
Correct.
It's a business,
and I have the right to be in there, and as long as I don't interfere. Okay, as long as I don't interfere, we're good.
Okay, we got called for a reason, correct?
For a lie, yes. Go arrest the lady.
Either way.
Are you gonna do anything about a lie?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
To you guys?
So right now, you can be out here.
And I could be in there too.
Listen to me. Doing your.
No, you listen to me. I have the right to
You're
be
not
in
gonna
there.
listen. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you. You've been trespassed from being in there.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Call your supervisor right now. Call your supervisor right now. You can't just trespass me if I haven't broken the law. This is a public place. I have the right to be in there. I haven't talked about violence. I haven't created. I haven't been disorderly. I haven't broken any law. Call your supervisor. You can't call. I have not. If I did, take me to jail.
We got called for a reason, right?
Yeah, they lied. It's on video. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. You see what I'm saying? People need to be held accountable for their action. He goes straight to believe the phone call. You guys were harassing people. You're being trespassed. What kind of sergeant is this? Shows up last, doesn't fucking investigate anything, and wants to say that I'm harassing people without investigating. Did he even bother to ask you for your video?
No.
Or me for my video? No, he just wants to enforce feelings. Huh?
Do you want to share the video? I mean, that'd be helpful to see your guys.
Trust me, I will, and I will tag you guys. But you know what? When it comes to filming in public places, there's nothing you can tell me otherwise, or him. He knows we have the right to be in there, and unless, of course, what the sergeant is saying is true. Okay. If what the sergeant is saying is true, then he's absolutely right that I can't be in there if I'm harassing and if I'm engaged in disorderly conduct or breaking any law.
Is your last name Luna?
No.
No? Are you a fan of Luna? What's that tattoo on your hand?
You're asking too many questions, my
curious,
friend.
bro.
I much rather keep my personal information to myself.
Sure.
But we go around the whole country, brother, looking up.
So you're not even from Arizona?
No, I came here specifically for that. I just got off the plane.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, I gotta go work. Bro, I'm with the most beautiful First Amendment auditor over here in Arizona. I much rather be walking around downtown Phoenix or going to a nice restaurant. But you see, freedom.
Yeah, we got good restaurants over there, bro.
I'm sure you guys got great places to eat right here in Chandler. But my point is, brother, I came here specifically to check up on freedom, to see how our Chandler Police Department is doing. We want to know how Phoenix Police Department is doing.
Yeah.
We just came from Alaska, you know?
Wait, like Anchorage or where?
Oh man, I spent
all over?
I went to Juneau for a week.
Okay.
I went to Anchorage for a week, and I went to Fairbanks for a few days as well.
Do you just do like US ones, or do you go like the UK, or what's the?
No, the UK don't have the First Amendment.
Well, not yet.
We're here.
Right.
You know what happened? You know what we did to King George? We don't believe in kings over here in America. We're all bosses here, bro. You know, you're a boss. You're a boss. You're definitely a boss.
Boss ass.
Absolutely. We're hoping, this is what we're hoping right now. We're hoping that when your sergeant gets the proper information, doesn't come back out and say that we're trespassed. Because if he says we are, trust me, I'm not going to try to go back in there and just confront a tyrant. But but this is going to be seen by so many people that hopefully he does the right thing. All right, so what's up, brother?
You asked for my boss. We're waiting for him.
Awesome. You're a human being just like me. You know, if you don't know something, it's okay. But the thing is, you're really messing up if you don't know the First Amendment. But hopefully you're because the thing is, you have to make the correct investigation. You just got here last and you said, well, you're harassing. You went straight to you went straight to trespassing me over somebody's phone call. So you have to investigate, bro. You can't just be like, well, you're trespassed from here, even though there was a guy right there.
What was the original reason you're here?
I just told these officers. All right. So the original reason is I specifically flew right now. I fly all across the United States to make sure that our rights are being protected in police departments, city halls, post offices, you name it, public areas, only public areas, because we respect private property to the fullest. So we show up with our cameras, Puerto Rican guy, tattoos, face tattoo, everything, with a camera. Automatically, yo, you're harassing me. I hear this every day from police officers, public employees. Well, just today, I've heard it from a lot of people, and I just got off the plane, and it wasn't just here. This is our third video today, and
Third video?
this is
not your first stop.
no.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
This is
Come
not.
on.
This is our
We're
third.
not your first pick.
This is not the third.
Dude, now you're
Well,
not.
Chandler was our first pick.
We've been in Chandler for hours.
So
Okay, you talk about rights and all that kind of stuff. How about victim rights? Are you?
absolutely, I trust me, brother. That's why we have this whole.
There's a concern there for today. That's what.
I know. I've been in this situation before.
Okay.
I actually been arrested in front of a police department because of they thought that I couldn't film the.
Just like the people right here, right? So whatever you guys were doing when you started, as you were beginning to talk to the prosecutor, it sounds like they're working on a case, and the victim was just very.
I wasn't talking to them.
No. Just obviously they saw what was going on, and the victim in this case, I don't know whether it was DV, assault, or whatnot. She just felt like her information in the case, which is obviously very private, she just felt vulnerable.
I understand that. I can understand that.
Get any information, and they just took her in the back right away. So
Yeah.
And I think that was her.
And I can understand that. And that's why we do these videos, bro. We know that people don't understand.
That was the issue, was that she felt that you guys on your camera got her address, definitely got her face on there, which is she's upset about.
Yeah, I can understand that, but people need to know that this is the police department, bro. Anybody anybody can request footage from right here.
It's footage.
And so what's the difference with my camera and I'm not getting any private information? I understand that was the concern.
Right.
I understand that was the concern, but we're not here for that. Right. We have to, trust me, I don't want to get shut down for putting somebody's private information on the internet.
From her perspective, right? Like, she doesn't know that, and she was just a victim of a crime.
Yeah, but she didn't even complain.
I think she was scared.
Yeah, I did.
She did.
No, she didn't complain.
Pretty upset right now.
But it's-
Well, maybe now because the lady made a whole big deal about it. So, I was just telling them before you got here, whether you guys make the correct decision or not to allow us back in there, we're going to have a great day. You know, we're going to continue going around the United States doing these videos. It's up to you guys right now, whether you guys do the right thing or not. But now I know that, you know, nobody really knows. So I feel like I'm a teacher teaching 5-year-old kids everywhere I go.
If you don't mind me asking, in 5 years, how many departments or videos have you done?
1,460. Well, I've done this listen before. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Listen, I've done this so much that I know for a fact that they went in there to have a private conversation so that he could do his best to try to kind of like stain our image of what we were doing right here today, or he's telling them, yo, I think I messed up a little bit, but I think we can save the day still. These guys are good people. They're not here to break the law. So hopefully he comes out and does the right thing. We're gonna have really good food. There's the best Mexican food is on Arizona, California. You know, I love.
Yep, absolutely. Arizona and right.
Here's some free information for you guys. I'm from Florida, so I just came from Florida. Our Mexican food is not the best over there.
That checks out.
So, oh yeah, I'm about to have some
Like Cuban, Puerto Rican food. Yeah.
Cuban Puerto Rican food. Oh yes. What you know about that, bro?
Why would you leave Florida, dude? That area is nice.
I can't do any more videos there.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk with me?
Yes. How are you today?
Good, how are
You look like the guy from the movie. What's the name of that movie? Oh man, the you know the guy. What was the name of the movie? No, no. I'm talking about the guy from what is it? Waterworld. You ever seen that movie, Waterworld?
No, Frozen.
Come on over here so you're not blocking the door. What's up?
Oh man, I forgot. All right.
I
So
have to be rude. I have to be brief. So if you need me,
okay.
let's
So
get down to it.
so we're independent citizen journalists. We're working on a story. We have millions of views on the internet. We believe there's been a misunderstanding here today about our visit. We go around the whole country doing these videos, standing up for freedom and the First Amendment and our freedom to of the press. So we were filming the lobby area. We didn't engage with anybody. We didn't want to have any conversation with anybody, but the prosecutor office, Sarah, got triggered, called the police, said we were harassing, which is a complete lie. We weren't harassing anybody. We're just working on videos, man. We want to make sure that our right to film in that public area is protected. We understand that there's victims here that come here and that want their identity protected. I believe that you guys, if you guys strongly support protecting victims, you can do exactly what you guys did earlier. You took the lady, you created privacy, you took the lady to a restricted area, and that's fine with us. We love and respect good cops, you know, but our rights need to be protected, Lieutenant. They need to be. That's what the main thing about your job is. You took an oath, and I'm not a police officer, but I also swear to protect this thing, man, called the Constitution. So I think we can agree to the fact that as long as I'm not being disorderly, or breaking any laws, I have the right to be in there and film, correct?
Incorrect. Right.
Awesome.
It's a business place, right? People have a right to go in there to seek police help. So you are free to go in here if you need police services, but you are not free to film people that are seeking police services, because as much as you appreciate, I'm sure you can appreciate their privacy as well.
Like I said, I'm gonna end up leaving from here, but you better do the correct thing. Where's your chief? Yes, or the captain. No, actually, where's the captain? Because the thing is, we're not understanding each other. These officers right here fully understand. No, listen.
Let me ask this. Do you have a question for me or a complaint? Because he said that you...
I do. I do. I have the freedom to be in there and film. And if you don't do that, you're giving a really bad name to this. I'm auditing America. We have over 100 million people that have tuned into our platform. This is most important to you right now. To me, I'll leave. I come across tyrants every day. I'm gonna have a great lunch with this beautiful girl right here, and then I'm gonna go off to the next city and next state. I've done this whole country, brother. It's up to you to make this police department look good. I have the right to be in there and film people. And this is actually police business too, because these videos are being taxed. I am engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. I have the right to be in there. And I have the right to video record anybody in there, not just you guys, everybody.
And we have a place that decides on that, and that's across the street.
No.
And the way to
this
get
is police department.
Is to come back and to create a disorder.
Excuse me?
If you come back and create a disorder.
No one is creating a disorder. Why would you even assume that?
I was briefed at a
correct. And here we go back to what we said earlier.
He's just letting you know if something happens in the future.
But no, he's letting me know that I can't film in there right now unless I have a police business. This is police business.
You come back here today into this lobby and filming, and you don't have a police emergency or a police.
I have the right to be in there. This guy was just partying in there, and he was allowed to.
But you will be arrested.
Arrested?
Yes.
Oh, you will be arrested, motherfucker. You will be arrested. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's not nice? You trampling on my rights. Walk the fuck away. That's the walk of shame. Fuck you. Now that's the First Amendment. You see? That's what they get when they're tyrants.
Sure.
That's what.
Anything else that we can help out with?
Yeah, maybe you can go ahead and arrest this guy for interfering with our First Amendment. Can you do that? You will never do that. You see, good cops will never arrest a bad cop. People know this.
No,
so, well, go ahead and defend my right to be in there, because you said I had the right to be in there.
All right. So we're gonna
You said I had the right to be in there, don't I? Anymore?
They have more information now.
They don't. You have more information. You're supposed to protect me, bro. You're supposed to protect me, bro.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get arrested soon.
When a camera makes cops panic, one man walks into the Pittsburgh Police Department armed with nothing but his rights. What follows is ignorance versus the Constitution. And this time, the badge doesn't win. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because knowing your rights is more powerful than any uniform.
So let's start with your name and badge number, I guess, since you made contact.
No, I just want to know why you're videoing.
Well, I get that, and I want to know what your name and badge number is because you're making contact with me. Isn't it your guys' policy?
93. No, you're not supposed to film us, so I was wondering why you're doing it.
I'm not supposed to film you guys? Is that a law? I didn't know. I mean, I didn't.
I'm just asking you why.
I didn't know if it was a law or not. That's what I'm asking.
Oh.
So you're saying I'm not supposed to. I don't want to break a law. Okay, guys. Make sure she puts her seatbelt on. There we go. All right, she is dismissed. She, if you guys noticed, she just crumbled when I asked her if it was a law. When she said we're not supposed to be filming, I mean, she just absolutely crumbled. So, I'm gonna give it to her, at least, even though she was lying and doing all that scandalous, pathetic shit that they do. At least she had the common sense to just buckle and bounce. That's what we're gonna. All right. Answer questions.
What's that?
I do not answer questions.
Okay. Well, you need to get out of the area where park patrol vehicles. They're doing construction and stuff like that. I don't want to see you get hurt.
Gotcha. What's your name and badge number?
You can zoom in right there, Lieutenant Gaylor.
Oh, So his name's right there, guys. Right, first name right, last name there. Or no? His face, he loves me, guys. Check
What are
him
you
out.
doing?
All
You
right.
need some help?
Right now, I don't need any help. I would have asked you. What's your name and badge number?
Right there, buddy.
Right, another one named right there. There's a lot of you guys named right there. Let's keep our distance, all right? It's a social distancing hour right now, so.
You need to get out of our parking lot where we park our patrol vehicles. There's construction signs, everything. They're cutting trees down. I don't want to see you get hurt.
Right, but I think the Supreme Court ruled that my safety is not your guys' priority, right? It's not your concern. So it's not your job to keep me safe. I do that for myself. This parking lot seems to be public. I filmed the signs, right? So it doesn't say anything about people walking in here. It just says no
I
parking.
didn't tell you couldn't walk in. You need to get out of here. With patrol vehicles are coming in here. This is the police department.
So I
And they're
can
cutting
walk
trees.
in
I don't wanna
here.
see you get hurt.
So you agree I can walk in here?
No, you
That's
didn't
what I'm
listen
asking.
to me. You want to walk in this part of the parking lot? By all means, have at it. I don't want you walking in this parking lot because we have vehicles coming in and out of here. They're cutting trees now.
Well, I can stay out of the way of the vehicles. I mean, is that a law? Are you giving me lawful demands right now, or are you just saying it just to say it?
I'm asking you to.
Right,
walk
you're
somewhere.
asking and I'm refusing. Right,
Well,
I'm not
actually
gonna.
being antagonistic.
I'm not being antagonistic. You
Well, you're
you came to
clearly
talk
here
to
for a
me.
reason.
I'm here to take pictures. I'm taking pictures. You came to talk to me. I didn't come talk to you. So I can stay out of the way of vehicles.
Would you give me your name?
Negative. You didn't even want to give me your name. Your name's right there, and his name's right there as well. Why? I don't understand that. You guys are talking to the public. You're supposed to give me your name.
Yeah,
I believe
well,
it's
I told you
actually
to
in
go
your
back.
policy.
I told you my name.
After you said it's right there, zoom in, right?
Well,
So-
you had the camera on. I was trying to make it convenient for you. I can help you. Can I help you? This is what we're just gonna do. We're gonna take video.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear me. You don't want me.
I didn't hear the last thing you said.
Then I hope.
Negative. I'd have asked you for help.
What are we doing on this?
None of your business. Go ahead and get back to work there, buddy.
Well, I'm curious why it is that you're out here filming cars.
I'm sure you're curious, but for my personal use. There's no ill will or foul intent, so.
What's that? She's gonna be good.
There we go. That was the first guys that said I'm good.
Can I help you?
What was that?
Can I help you?
No, I don't need any help. You can just keep working.
Okay, well, who are you?
Who are you?
No, you know who I am. Who are you?
I don't know who you are. What's your name and badge number?
You got all of that.
Do you got a last name and a badge number? Are you an officer?
I don't understand. Why are you videotaping me? Do I know you now?
What was that?
Do I know you?
No, but we're gonna get acquainted. What's your last name?
I don't even know why you're videotaping me.
Well,
But it's okay.
there you go. That's what I'm talking about. So, okay, now you're looking good on camera. What's your last name? Are you an officer or just a volunteer? What was that?
I am code enforcement. But I don't know who you are.
You're-
You're not telling me who
You're
you
code enforcement, but you work for the police, right? For the city?
are. I don't know who you are. I'm not going to feel good.
Well, you actually have to, because I'm the public.
How do I know that?
Because I'm obviously a member of the public. So it's actually your guys' policy to tell me your name and badge number if you have one. Because you talked to me, you made contact. I'm just recording. No, I didn't. I'm just recording. That's all. We're actually allowed to do this. So what we do is we bring awareness to the First Amendment, right? And it's actually our right to watch our paid employees. You guys are public servants, so it's our right to watch you guys in your course of actions. Supreme Court ruled that we can record you wherever we want.
Oh, well, that's good because I am a female, and then I see this male coming up to me with a recorder, and I don't know what you're doing, you know,
why you doing it.
Gotcha. Well, I just let you know. I mean, it's one of those things. You work in the public sector,
Right.
and so you're actually exposed to this. I mean, you're exposed to us coming recording you.
And who you represent besides the public?
Myself and the public. I'm just one of the people. I'm one of the people of the public, and I just do this to bring awareness to the First Amendment and to see how our employees are acting, right? So that's what I do. But you did well, except not telling me your name. You know, for a minute I could tell you were startled, and that's fine. But
I was, because I'm like,
no, that's fine. That's
recording me and what for and why?
That's totally fine. But once you said, well, it's okay. I mean, you did right. That's right. That's perfect. But all I need is your name now. If you just give me your name, I'm going to give you...
CSS Hardaway with the City of Pittsburgh Code Enforcement.
There you go. Okay. This is going to be one of the first times I do this on my channel, right? You're going to get... You're going on YouTube. Don't worry. You look great. You look beautiful. You're awesome. You're going to go on my channel, and I'm going to give you a major highlight. It's going to be one of my first highlights. You're going to have so many people giving you a thumbs up and calling this police station because you did your job right. You're going to look good. I promise you that. Guys, this is, what'd you say, Hardaway?
Now, what is your name?
I don't give names. Never do. Because I'm private. I don't have to. Guys, this is CSS Hardaway. She's community service officer. She drives car 163. She just did an awesome job, guys. Call her department, call her boss, and give her a shout out. That was awesome. Thank you. You have a good day. I will. You have a good day. You did perfect. Perfect. Awesome. All right, guys. I'm just going to get her backing out. You know, that wasn't bad in my opinion, guys. That wasn't bad. She was startled, and I could tell that's fine. That's fine. So, just get her backing out, and then we're out of here. We're going to go hit the next spot. That back gate. That was cool. That was cool. Thank you. That was awesome, guys. She did very well. I know some people are going to have a problem and say she should have said this and that, but to me...
Cameras roll and the truth shows. In Pittsburgh and Chandler, officers clash with citizens who know their rights. Lies, threats, and pushback follow. But so does accountability. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, because rights only matter if we defend them.